Believe us when we say you have what it takes to be truly attractive. But the reality is that we can easily get confused with the ever-changing beauty standards today, and these can make us feel unattractive, even when it's really not the case. So, in this video, we're going to break down the signs that will prove to you that you actually have what it takes to stand out from the crowd and be seen as attractive. Number 1. Their physical gestures are different. Understanding the purpose of physical contact is super important for you to be able to tell a professional or impersonal touch from a romantic one. For example, we know a handshake is a common formal greeting that lets you have some physical contact with someone without invading their personal space. But a hug involves embracing another person's body and is usually reserved for close friends or partners. When we meet strangers, shaking hands is totally cool. But with our loved ones, we give them hugs to show our affection and intimacy, right? Now, when it comes to a date, physical touch can be a way to express feelings. Instead of doing the usual greetings like handshakes or hugs, someone who's interested in you might subtly touch your arm or back. And as their attraction grows, they might even do more affectionate things, like putting their arm around you or lightly brushing their leg against yours. Ultimately, such touches convey someone's attraction to you, and as the level of physical closeness deepens, so do the feelings of love and attraction. Number 2. They initiate subtle physical contact. This is related to the previous sign. Attraction can show up in all sorts of ways, like when someone accidentally brushes against your arm or bumps into you, or even when their leg touches yours. It could mean they're interested. It's like their bodies are drawn to you without them even realizing it, and they end up making physical contact. But here's the thing. Some people are just naturally touchy-feely, while others might not be so good with personal boundaries. So, this sign is more reliable when you consider it along with other signs on this list. Number 3. They shower you with indirect compliments. Compliments that go beyond your physical appearance is often a subtle yet effective way of expressing attraction. You know those compliments about your quick wit or radiant smile? They may appear inconspicuous at first, but in reality, they can offer valuable insights into someone's genuine interest in you. When someone consistently showers you with these types of compliments, it serves as a strong indication that they not only find you attractive, but also possess a genuine desire to establish a deeper connection with you. Number 4. They make prolonged eye contact with you. Have you ever noticed someone looking at you intently? Well, it could be a sign of their interest, you know? Eye contact is like its own language, expressing interest and curiosity about you. Truth is, our eyes can say so much, especially when it comes to romantic feelings. When we're attracted to someone, we naturally can't help but lock eyes with them. And it can even make our hearts race and put a smile on our faces without even realizing it. You know what's even more interesting? When that eye contact lasts longer, it's like a moment where two souls connect and an unspoken bond that's hard to describe gets formed. So, if you ever find yourself feeling overwhelmed when your eyes meet someone else's, there's a good chance there's a strong physical connection between you two. Remember, the eyes are like windows to the soul, revealing all those secret desires we don't always speak out loud. And when someone's attracted to you, they tend to hold that eye contact just a little longer. Number 5. They get physically close. When someone finds you attractive, they might unconsciously try to invade your personal space to create a sense of closeness. You know, like sitting next to you or leaning in, all in an attempt to reduce the physical distance between you. Keep an eye out for subtle signs, like them leaning in or gradually gravitating towards you. These little gestures can reveal their true feelings when you're spending time together. And hey, if you notice someone with their hands outstretched and their legs touching yours, chances are they're unconsciously attracted to you. It's like they're being pulled towards you, just like a planet orbiting around the sun at the center of the solar system. Number 6. They keep losing their focus when you're with them. Is the person you're talking to having trouble paying attention and appearing to be easily distracted? Well, there might be a more complex reason behind their behavior. It's possible that they're actually attracted to you. See, if someone has strong feelings for you, they might find themselves lost in thoughts and questions while trying to make a good impression. This could explain why they struggle to stay focused on the conversation. They seem to be more worried about anticipating your thoughts and figuring out how to respond so they'll be able to impress you, rather than fully engaging in the discussion. Now, their actions might make them seem like they're not interested in you, but chances are that they feel self-conscious while talking to you, as they want to have a deeper relationship with you. Number 7. They spruce themselves up when you're there. If you see someone being fussy with their appearance in front of you, like adjusting their clothes or constantly touching their hair, it could mean that they are self-conscious because they want to give the best impression. When we're attracted to someone, we just naturally want to look good in front of them, right? So, we might fidget with our hair and clothes to try and appear more attractive. Plus, it's a way of releasing nervous energy, you know? It's called self-grooming, and both men and women do it. So, if you notice someone always fixing themselves up when they're around you, it could be because they want to impress you with how they look. Number 8. They look at you when you're not looking. So, here's an interesting finding from a study published in 2006. Turns out, people are more likely to find others attractive when they accidentally catch a glimpse of them. Now, let's keep in mind that attraction is a subjective thing, varying from person to person based on their personal preferences. What one person finds attractive may not necessarily float everyone's boat. But at the same time, it's safe to say that trying to grab your attention out of the blue with subtle looks is a pretty reliable way to know that you spark their interest. Number 9. Their mood seems to be impacted by your presence. The connection between sudden mood swings and attraction is really fascinating, you know? When we feel attracted to someone, our brains release dopamine, which is a chemical associated with pleasure and excitement. And guess what? It makes us become more emotionally charged and responsive. But if we see the person we're into talking to someone else, we might suddenly feel this surge of jealousy, even anger. On the other hand, if they do something nice for us, we might feel this overwhelming sense of joy. The same is also true when we just see them. It's enough to make us feel all giddy inside, right? In a nutshell, if you notice that someone's mood seems to brighten up when you're around, it might just mean that they feel some sort of attraction towards you. Number 10. They mimic how you speak. You know, research shows that people tend to adjust their speech patterns to match those they find intriguing. It's not just about attractiveness, but also about creating a deeper connection with the other person. So why does this happen? Well, one possible explanation is that subconsciously, we want to sound like the person we like to increase our chances of them accepting us. Another idea is that we want to impress someone, so we change our voice, whether it's by sounding confident or mimicking their vocal style. It's pretty fascinating how our voices can reveal our genuine emotions. But it's not just the voice that we tend to mimic when we see someone attractive. Number 11. They copy your actions. It's interesting how people who are attracted to you not only start talking like you, but also mimic your gestures. Like when you tilt your head to one side, they just naturally do the same. It's called the chameleon effect, which often happens without people even realizing it. When we feel attracted to someone, we tend to imitate their actions unconsciously as a way to create a bond. Number 12. They literally feel hot when you're around. Sometimes, when we feel a strong attraction towards someone, our body temperature can rise, and we might notice a pleasant warmth in our palms and feet. And occasionally, we might even find ourselves getting sweaty. But you know what? These can also happen because of anxiety or nervousness. However, if you see someone feeling warm and showing these behaviors along with the other signs from the list, it could mean that they're just attracted to you. Number 13. They blink and blush a lot. Did you know that a study published in the journal Cognition and Emotion uncovered some really interesting insights into the signs of attraction? Turns out, frequent blinking and flushed cheeks can be reliable indicators that someone is attracted to another person. See, when they feel that attraction to someone, blood rushes to their head and face. This makes their cheeks turn rosy and causes them to blink more often than usual. It's totally involuntary and hard to control. So, if you happen to notice someone with flushed cheeks when they see you and blink a lot, there's a good chance they're attracted to you. Number 14. Their pupils appear larger than normal. If you pay close attention, you might notice the dilation of someone's pupils. It's an involuntary response when they see something they find appealing. So, if you see someone has dilated pupils as they talk to you, it could mean they're attracted to you. But it's important to consider this sign along with other indicators, as other factors can also cause pupil dilation. Here are 2 more videos you may find interesting. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos like this, subscribe to the channel.